Hi, guys. Dear God. What's going on, everybody? Who's here? Let me check out the comment section. Hello. Welcome to another fun Tuesday. Hi, everybody. Let's see if I can get this thing working today. Come on. No. There we go. Who's here tonight? It's just not work. Hey, guys. Do I not have the comments on, or do I? Somebody throw a comment in so I can see if it's working. Hello. I'm going to get it together one of these days. I don't understand this at all. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. I have no idea what's going on with this remote. Can everybody hear me? Well, there we go. A little scary. Okay. Maybe it just needed to get a little charge in it. So, what's going on with everyone? How is everybody? I will tell you that I have been fighting a migraine today. It's been a war, like a battle. And yesterday too, and I don't know if it's a weather thing, because we've had those where it looks like it's going to storm, but then it doesn't storm, but then it looks like it's going to storm and it gets really scary. And there's been a lot of that weird, that background thunder where you're like, is that aliens coming or something? It sounds like it would be in a movie. It's very funny. Anyway, let's see what's going on with me. I sit in front of this computer and I work on the website. That is my whole entire existence. And literally the whole thing collapsed on itself and I'm rebuilding it from the ground up, but it's going to be super durable now. And it's going to be exactly perfect the way that I want it to be laid out so that I can make changes and do things. And it's going to load quicker for you guys. And it's not what's up on the .com right now, because that's just sitting there parked. But I'm working on it. We're getting there eventually. I had no idea what I was taking on with this project, but honestly, I think it's really good timing. I do. I'm going to put on a little of this peptide serum from Wise. I saw that they changed their name now to Y. Instead of YSE, it's YISE now. It's still fantastic. I love everything I've tried. I did try their exfoliating pads. They are instantly renewed skin, but I have to be careful with stuff like that because glycolic acid and I post-menopause are having a moment together. So what's going on with you guys? How is everyone? Is anybody doing anything exciting? Travel or done anything interesting with their families? I took off all my makeup and decided that I was going to start over because I have some new things I wanted to put on while we're discussing. But I would love to hear what's going on with all of you. I don't know if I'm just not seeing the comments or if there just aren't any comments. I just don't know. Okay. I need to add one thing here. We have a lot to talk about tonight because I have been knee deep in AI. And trust me, I said to Rebecca, I'm like, I think that until AI is a woman, we have nothing to worry about. It cannot multitask. And it is like, it makes a lot of mistakes. And it's definitely, it's a man. I think it's a guy. I really do. I think that it is stubborn like a man and gets lost and confused like a man, not like a postmenopause woman, because, you know, we never get confused. We never walk into a room and forget what we're doing. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about tonight is this Lisa Eldridge highlighter. Can she just ever like do anything wrong? I just don't think that she can. She is just such a professional. This is what it looks like off of the palette. It is, for those of you who just want to glow and you're not looking for color, you're not looking for disco, you're looking for like younger looking skin, and you don't like the stickiness or something of the Chanel, because you guys know I do love the Chanel. This is so beautiful. It's even beautiful on bare skin. You need so little of it to like make a huge effect. And it is delicate and pretty and exactly what I feel like I've been looking for and what I love in a highlighter. And I like to put it on like underneath. Hey, Jacqueline, hi. Hello, Felice. Felice, I am thinking about you, baby. I really am. I am in love with this. First of all, the packaging is so cute. It's the, you know, the Lisa signature. It's not real heavy, which doesn't bother me because it has a mirror, which is really nice when you're out and about. This color is called Butterfly Light. I think I might pick up the other one just because I want to see what it's like. But it is so beautiful. When you look at it, it's not gold, it's not pink, it's just glow. Like it literally is just glow, and it's not the type of thing where it's like going into lines. Obviously it's a highlighter and it's going to highlight things, but it's not strong. It's not bold. It's just, I love it. The other thing that I want to start with tonight is the YSL Skin Affair Soft Glow Cushion Foundation. First of all, can we just talk about how YSL has like elevated packaging? I mean, who doesn't want this? Why isn't every brand delivering something like this? Am I like the only one that thinks this is just sensational? I pick it up and I'm like, ooh, this is so pretty and luxe. And yes, it has a mirror. It's not a typical cushion foundation. It really isn't. I've had like a love-hate affair with cushion foundations. The one that I do love is from Clé de Peau. It's the Radiant Cushion Foundation. Let me grab it. This is the Clé de Peau Light Beige, and it's the Radiant Cushion Foundation Dewy. And it's pretty gross. I don't think I'm putting this on my face. I do think I have a refill somewhere, but at the time that I would have put this on, which is not anymore, it was a very pretty, very glowy, nice amount of coverage. Like you definitely get medium out of it, like right off the bat. I don't remember if it builds. I wonder if I got to think about where I have a refill. We'll compare it another time because I'm just not doing that right now. But it is a really pretty foundation. It's one of the cushions that I really like. Have anybody tried that one? I love Clé de Peau skin stuff. I feel like they do a really nice job for the older ladies. Okay, so this goes without saying. I am shade 2.5. I have never had a color match in YSL. YSL generally skews very yellow. I gotta take this banner down. Why it's still sitting here. There we go. Okay, better. It's an interesting shape. I love the point right here. Usually I don't love using these things. Comments are showing on your end. Okay, good, good, good. I've only seen like 3 comments, but it could be because no one's commenting yet. So I like the shape. This definitely needs to be washed and dried, obviously, because it's a cushion. And that's just, you know, it's one of those things. What I've found with this cushion is that you get a lot for a little. And, you know, it's like you want to go in and you want to like cover the whole sponge and stuff, but do not, because you will look crazy. I literally have been like barely touching it, like tapping just to get a tiny bit of product on here. And you will see, I'm going to do one side. The point is really nice, but you'll see like right away, I mean, you get decent coverage and it spreads. I mean, you saw that there was like nothing on here. And this will spread really easily and nicely. What I have been doing though is I've been putting my makeup on and then I go in with this afterwards so that I'm only putting it where makeup is not, like where I need it. But I wanted to show you the coverage because I think it really does a nice job of like evening you out without making you look overly makeup-y. I have so much skincare on, but I think that this is one of those foundations that does best probably on normal to dry versus oily. Because there are foundations out there now that look glowy but aren't dewy. This one is very, I think, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's hydrating, but I also wouldn't say that it's drying. I think you get like not that feeling of, you know, crispy and dried out. I think if you prep your skin, it's going to stay looking really nice during the day. And I find that I really don't need a lot of concealer. It does a good job under the eyes. And this 2.5 is a pretty good match for me. Now, when I get it all on like this, I'm not somebody that loves like a full face of makeup, and I normally wouldn't do all of this. But in the event that I'm like going to be taking pictures or something like that, I like to take one of these brushes that has a lot of flexibility. And I just like to do this first because I feel like it takes off any product that I've left over. Jacqueline, I must be the only person who doesn't like the YSL clutch style packaging. I find it bulky and boring. Must be nuts. You know what? Everybody has the things that they like. Like, I can't stand those giant palettes from Pat McGrath. I don't know what to do with them. I don't have anywhere to put them. I hate storing them. I hate how they're in those packages with the twine and everything. But there are people who love it and think it's like super luxe and fantastic. I love to do this afterward. And then usually what I'll do is I'll take some kind of like hydrating spray. This is the Aestura. And I'm just going to kind of seal the deal. The nice thing about the Aestura is that it seals itself. It's a great refresher. I have this in my purse. I have this in the bathroom. I have this here. It's so important in my life. I love it. Okay, things I've tried lately that I really like. Let me see what's going on. Hey, Molly. Did everyone just get home? It's the YSL, and I like it. I do. I like it a lot. You know, if you're going to wear a foundation, I feel like this does a lot. All right, so I'm going to put the Lisa Eldridge on again. You bought a beautiful tool bag for your Pat McGrath motherships. And take the load and houses your collection perfectly. See? This is what makes the world go round, right? We all like different things. We all appreciate the craftsmanship, and like when they do go the extra mile, whether or not you like it is sort of a taste thing, but at least like they're trying. I feel like some of this stuff is just so, I don't know, like crappy. It's the word I'll use. Not luxe. I feel like if you're a luxury brand, don't skimp on packaging. Like, give us the experience. Okay. It's really a great highlighter. Love it. Okay. These I like. I like them a lot. A little too much. I had one in my car. It got a little smushy from the heat because it's very hot here right now. But these colors are so summery and pretty. I've been just kind of playing with them a little bit. They do work on lips. And I like the formula. I will say that like in the heat, like today it was like 90. Tomorrow it's gonna be like 92. Of course, because it was like freezing here forever, and now it's like 1,000,000 degrees because that's Chicago. The highlighters on these are the regular Balm Essentials. I'm putting highlighter on my highlighter. I'm highlighting my highlighter. These are really nice. I think for it to have both products on here, I have no idea how much product is in here. It's probably not a... Okay, that's sad. What? It's like, I want to measure it. I'm measuring this. This is not making me very happy. Why did I not think to do this before? I guess I've used a decent amount. Okay. It's like 1.5 centimeters. That's what you get, folks, right here. Okay, I like it, but don't buy it. Do not buy it. That was not, don't do that. That's like a horrible exercise in yuckiness. I picked up another one of these. You guys, have we talked about these Lisa Eldridge thingies? Ooh, that was my knee. Okay. So I started with these two. This one is called Rose Madder. They're a balmy consistency. Definitely you can, use it wherever you want. I've used it eyes, lips, cheeks, whatever. It's not like it stays on fantastically. This is more of the kind of a berry tone. This one's called Hellborn Heaven. That's here. And then we have the one that I just got is called Meeting the Ex. And it was a cool tone pink. And I took a chance because it looked like it was kind of crazy online. I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like, that's kind of bright. But it's so pretty and it's cool toned. Let's see what everybody's saying. Hi, Judy. Can you buy Lisa Eldridge in the States? Do you order? You have to buy and pay for the shipping for overseas. She has it worked out so that you don't, if it's built in, it's built in, but you don't get like a bill like you do from Selfridges. Did I see VBB? 1.1 gram of blush stylo for $40, cash grab. Yeah, I bought 3 of them. More on that later. I also, we'll talk about the other thing in a minute. You're in love with the Violette FR Purple Blush. Molly, send me a swatch. I want to show everybody. Please. Can you buy? Yes, you can buy Lisa Eldridge on her website and it comes. It's not as fast as it used to be, but honestly, my hair is totally sticking up. It's like ordering from anywhere. I don't know if she has a warehouse here or how it works, but you don't pay duties outright. I'm sure you pay for them in the price of the product, but it's not like a separate bill. And there are links that I can put up for you guys it's just Lisa Eldridge's website. My husband calls it Melissa Etheridge. Every time her stuff comes, he's like, your Melissa Etheridge stuff came. I'm just like, what are you talking about? So my sister loves it because her name is Lisa, and there's always an L on here. But the colors are so pretty. This is the new one that I picked up called Meeting the Ex. And you can see it's like you have that brightness, but it's not unmanageable. It's very pretty. And not like over the top. Now, in order to get these things to stay, I think either you would have to go in with something like the Dior powder, like a little bit of something on here, or you could take like another blush, like a powder blush. Like I always really like to reach for the Westman Atelier ones, and there's colors that are obviously nicely coordinated. You can find something that goes with these. But I really like them. They're a balmy texture. They're very hydrating. They're very forgiving. And the colors are really pretty. They do have some warm tone ones too. And I think she comes out with things that are great, I'll show you the box from the Maryland thing. This was free with my order. And she did this lovely booklet. Lisa does everything with so much class and style. Like, you can just tell that she cares about this stuff. There's a whole thing in here. You can learn all about her. It's got the whole collection. If I was a red lipstick wearer, I'd be absolutely thrilled. So I picked up the eyeliner also. Where did I put that? Oops. I never tried the eyeliner. Where did I put it? Maybe it's downstairs. I didn't use it this morning. Interesting. I bought her new eyeliner color. Is this it? No. Welcome to, I've been on the computer for days and I can't function. I had makeup, like, I am the kind of person that cannot go to bed at night until everything is like put away. Nothing's been put away. Like my whole life is just in ruins. I have absolutely no idea what I did with the eyeliner. Oh well. We'll live to talk about that another day. The one that reminds me of it though is this Victoria Beckham one that I've been using. This is Silver Glaze. And I've just been like kind of not as much makeup lately. I don't know what it is, but I've been doing a little here and a little here. And then just kind of opening up this part of my eye. Like before I do anything, just so I look sort of alive. And honestly, I've been, you guys are going to laugh. These Kosas things are fantastic. I think I just really like the balm thing right now and the ease of use. I mean, I've been using these on eyes. I don't know if I'm lazy or I'm enjoying it, but these are so easy. And you can throw yourself together in like 30 seconds, which is about how much time I've had lately to concentrate on this stuff. There we go. The one thing that I do need to do all the time though is carve out some sort of depth so that I can not look like my face is falling down. So you can go in and take like any creamy product that you have that's kind of shadowy colored. I'm going to choose kind of a smoky brown. I did notice today, I went to Ulta. They are having that coupon right now through the 14th, depending on what your level is. And honestly, I was like, I don't know what level I am. I'm not at like a high level at Ulta. You can do either 10, 15, or 20% off based on what you have. And Chanel is included. So all those eyeshadow palettes that are out there in the world, like if you have one of those Ultas near you that has the fancy stuff, that's on sale. All the Pat, all the Natasha, all the Dior, all the MAC, all the Korean skincare. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in the store that is on sale. Just saying. Let me see. You love your Violette. Did you send me it? Molly, send me swatches. Yep. Do I need the Violette brush? Judy, no, any brush is good. It's very easy application in your opinion. Can we please see? Please, please. I've been happily getting sucked into the great Viseart sales that have been going on this year. I probably have all the shades, but I get sucked in when I see pretty colors together. They do such a beautiful job of curating color. they do very cohesive stories that are easy to understand. And even though the palettes there's more colors, I feel like you can handle them because they're kind of either complementary or similar. And I like those tonal stories. I really do. Merci, Molly. Judy, I had hourglass brush that is similar and it works for you. Okay. Please send me a swatch. I want to see that color. Okay. Other things. My report on the new Victoria Beckham glosses is very positive. Bikini is still like the easiest color to put on in your car with no mirror down. And very carefully, I'm liking the coffee as long as usually underneath I kind of do the whole lip. Otherwise you wind up with like lip liner on with nothing else. But there's something about a gloss. I don't know if it's what we grew up with or what I need now, but I really do like a lip gloss. I like hydrating lip products. I'm not okay. That was a little scary. Give me 1 second, guys. I think it's like unplugged in the back. I think that's better. There was like a little tangle situation that I think maybe the lady who does my house on the weekend does. The weirdest thing about this blush from Farah Hamidi is that I was hitting pan last year and I'm still hitting pan, and I don't know if it's like hard pan and I'm not getting a lot of it now or if it's actually lasting, but I kind of like it. Okay, so this morning, I don't know if you guys saw my stories, I ordered the Rhode bronzers and some of the highlighting milk, her glaze, whatever. I sat in line for half an hour to pay. And I felt like I was 17 years old, sitting there with my mom, like freaking out that I wasn't getting the Rhode bronzer. I get to the checkout. I had 3 screens. I had Chrome, I had Safari, and I had my phone. And all of them had the same thing in the cart. And when it came up on the screen, it was the shop app. And I go to sign in, and it says like don't refresh. So I'm not refreshing, but I'm like signing in, and the screen changes and it's like, you have 40 minutes to wait or whatever. And I'm like, seriously? For a damn bronzer? Like, no. The second time, same thing. And then finally I was like, I'm just going to like check out like as a person and not sign into the app. If you ever get in a queue and it's the shop app, and it normally like sends you a code and you just like throw it in and it puts all your information in. Do not do that if you're in a queue, because you will get kicked out like I did and sit there like a crazy person. Ooh. Uh-oh. A lot of concealer came out. Maybe it's the end. This is the Victoria Beckham, and I have to say, it is my favorite. It is by far the easiest one to put on. My best shade match is 1.5. When she came out with this color, I was like, thank you, because I was combining colors and it wasn't quite right. And this is just exactly what I need. It's not too much. It's just enough. And it brightens things up. Her glaze broke you out so bad you're scared to use it, but the bronzers look great. You know what? I'm not going to use it on my face. I'm going to use it on my body. Like I want to do like this situation. It looks like it would be very pretty on the body. I just don't know about highlighting your whole entire face. I don't know if I'm up for looking at that map. Oh, Molly, you sent it to me. You guys want to see the swatch? Oh my God, Molly, it is so pretty. Love it. Okay. Oh my, it's so pretty. Check it out, guys. That is so beautiful. And look at the blend. I'm going to show y'all two purpley colors that I have that you can get for not a lot of money. So these are both from Phytosurgeons. This is Wisp and this is Fervor. Hey Molly, can you swatch Wisp next to the one that you have from Violette? I'm interested to see how they compare. Is this one cooler? Is that one? Because that's not a warm tone. That's not what I mean. I feel like it's somewhere. This looks so red next to Wisp, and it's so not. It's like this beautiful purpley color. But next to this, it's just weird. That color is gorgeous. And look at that blend out. I mean, could you ask for something more delightfully diffused? So pretty. It's just super fluffy looking, like a little cloud, like a little violet cloud. Thanks, Molly. I think purple is sort of the color right now, isn't it? What else? Oh, regarding these, this is Poolside. This is the other color that I like if I'm going nude, but like deeper nude. It's like my nighttime nude. This is Poolside. Guys, I think her formula is better than it was. Like, I think it is really good. It blends so easily. You want the red now. It stays put too because it's almost powder. Ooh, I want to see the red. Is the red like a blue red? Ooh, thanks, Mom. Oh, wow. So it's kind of like a pinky purpley color. Way different. Yes. Let me pull it up. For those of you who have Wisp or are thinking about Wisp, Wisp is $15, just saying. And you get to support an indie brand. Although Violette is an indie brand now. So either way. How much is hers? Is it like 40? That's what I'm guessing. Okay, so guys, the top one is the Violette and the bottom one is Wisp from Phytosurgeons. Phytosurgeons is a small Vancouver-based company, 2 guys. They are a couple, and they both do this full-time now. I'm in love with their products. The consistency of their blushes is like a ganache almost. And they spread super easily. And the colors that they do are not colors that you find in other places. Color is their specialty and formulation is their specialty. They do a great job. They just do. Like everything that they do is all based on what's happening in their community. And they're young and it's just a nice thing. And Violette has worked for other people for such a long time, and it's nice to see her branching out now and having her own full-time thing. It's like Lisa Eldridge. She left Lancome now, and she's no longer their global director. So I'm sure that like within the next like 6 to 8 months, it'll really transition and be somebody else's vision. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens without her kind of overseeing the creative side of it. You can back up what Michelle says about Phytosurgeons. You have about 20 of the products and they are top notch. The one that I'm super into again right now is this product called Spectral Shine. Their formulas are not like anything you've ever experienced. Like this doesn't come off on your skin the way that some other products do. This is called Fresh Fog. Now they have the Spectral Shine in many shades. They are very inclusive. I should really do like a follow-up video on them. I haven't talked about them in a long time. I've been taking a sponge again and just brightening underneath my eye a bit. Just like that. And I'll do a little up here. And like anywhere that I kind of want to look young, and you can put this on with no other makeup on. It doesn't read as makeup-y. It's just this really pretty kind of glow. Violette's videos are so charming. I know she's delightful, isn't she? But she definitely has a point of view. You know, like her point of view is strong and it's very French and it's very like a red lip forward. And I've just never been that. And I'm trying so hard to like step out of my comfort zone. I have one red lipstick that I continuously try. And it's just not happening for me. The red lip in me is not going to happen. But if you want to see a great red lip, watch Rebecca's videos. She has the best red lip stuff. Okay, other things happening in the beauty space. Did anyone order the Victoria Beckham? Let's just go through it. Let me pull it up. All I have is like pictures of the beauty chat, and then it's like a couple makeup things. This is going to take me a minute here. Let me just pull up Amit. I've talked to Amit, and she is officially going to be on my page. I have a section called The Garden, and that's where all the new stuff grows. And her Instagram will be linked directly in the Beauty Chat website because I'm absolutely done tracking this stuff. I always look at hers anyway. Might as well link to her and give her, credit where credit is due. So her section is going to be called Beauty Buzz, and there's a little bumblebee on the flower, and it's very cute. But she always has the information. Okay, so this was kind of exciting today. I don't know if anybody saw this. Oh my God, hold on. That was not what I wanted to put up. Okay, Instagram, here we go. Selfridges posted Valentino mascara today. The new lash, I'm sure I'm saying this wrong, Folie, Folie Mascara 01. And it says it delivers one coat of instant volume, curl, lash length, definition, buildable yet light, clump-free formula that caters to every lash, I don't know how to say that word, from a fanned out look to a maximalist impact. The brush reminds me of like the Too Faced, etc. Like it's one of those, it could be really great or really bad mascaras. So we'll see what everybody says. I'm sure that it will be up on like Hannah's website. She always gets like everything in 2 seconds. So it'll probably be on tomorrow. Okay, here's the new Victoria Beckham. How much did you say it was, Judy? 1.1 ounce? Is that right? The colors are Peach Coral Pink, Fresco, Rosa, a classic rose. I ordered this one. Sienna, a warm terracotta clay. That's really pretty if you're warm toned. What a gorgeous color. Fiore, a bright bold pink. I ordered that one. And Rubino, a deep bold berry. I ordered that one. So I went for the ones that were less peachy because I just had these Chanel ones that were on the peachy corally side. And I just ordered all those bronzers. So I was like, I'm not going to order the terracotta, but we'll see. Like, I feel like that's going to be like the superstar of the summer because everybody's wearing this color because it's so K-beauty, and we shall see. I might just order it. It looks like a bronzer. Let's see what else is on here. Lancome is releasing the Tint Idol Ultra Wear Halo Luminous Blurring Setting Powder. It's lilac. It's really nice for brightening. I do like their bronzer in this formula. I'll be interested to see how dense the powder is and how matte. Grams tiny. It is tiny. You only do BBB eyeshadow and eyeliner. I love her liners. I really do. I need to get the BBB, so I'm waiting for your review because not sure I understand these. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's going to be like the contour. I do like the contour formula because it's easy to blend. Let's try a little. It's a blendable, but I feel like it sticks around formula. So we'll have to see with the blush colors what happens. I'm interested in what the wear time is going to look like. and how long they're going to last, obviously. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Sylvia. You're confused by the VBB Skinny Blush Pencil. Very confused. Yeah, it was kind of like out from nowhere. It was like she was in some interview that I saw, and she was talking about it, and the interviewer pretended like she didn't know that it was coming out, and she's like, I know you're lying because you've already seen it. And I was just like, what is she talking about? I thought she was talking about like Kim Kardashian. I don't even know, but they just arrived, so I was like, okay, I'm ordering them. I will try. And then I forgot to order something else from her. I need another pencil, so I'm going to reorder. I think I'm going to get the terracotta. I kind of want to see what they're like first, though. Who needs a blush stylist? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't have answers. Okay, this might interest some people. This is a new collection from Clinique Black Honey Quad. If you're a Black Honey person, I mean, I didn't even know that Clinique still made like eyeshadow. Sorry. There's a mascara in Black Honey. I don't know. A reddish brown. If that is your vibe, it is going to be available. And let's see what else we have. So this one is a pore refining complex. So for those people who have issues with oiliness, larger pores, things like that, she's finally gone in that direction. I feel like she's always kind of leaned into dry, mature. And now she's got this travel duo. I don't know. I don't know if I always hit them like when it's a skincare product from a makeup company. I don't know. Like I'm like, well, which is it? Because nobody really does both very well. Unless you're like a legacy brand, and that's like a whole other situation. Okay, so this came out of nowhere. If you guys know Fedaro Beauty, Fedaro, her name is Danielle. I believe she's in Amsterdam. She has swatches posted of this that are really beautiful. I am not going to be picking this up because the last thing that I need is another palette of eyeshadows with those same tones that I already have. Unless this is some kind of like groundbreaking formula, I'm not going to do it. Let me just show you Danielle's swatches and show you her page, because she really does the most beautiful job of photography. I feel like she nails the looks. And she gets a lot of stuff before we do because she's in Europe. So here is the palette, and I'll let her speak for herself. Let me put the volume. Oh, I don't know. Can I put the volume on? Probably not. I don't know what music she has on. So I better keep it muted. Let me give you full screen for a second. I mean, they are really pretty. That one color that's like that like frosty color is so pretty. I'm going to get out of the way. What are your thoughts, guys? I think that the packaging is like a 10. It is gorgeous, Judy. I definitely don't need the lippy, but I don't know. How much is this thing? Like $80, I'm guessing. Let's look. At least they changed the shape. Do you guys remember that weird one that they had last time? It was like a strange shape and it was like impossible to store. $75 on the Gucci website. It is the 01 Sunset Orchid. And the lip, oh, there's two lippies. One is Elsa Hazel and one is Eliza Ginger. And those are 50. God, the lipsticks are pretty. Yeah, I don't know if I need this, but it's awfully tempting. Packaging is to die for. I'm agreeing. It's like the Gucci Garden. If you didn't already have those colors, that palette has you covered. It looks really gorgeous and complete. I know. You never use your palettes. I'm sitting here talking about how I'm like not really wearing makeup right now. I think it's because I'm going through like this website. What I do really like, you guys, for the first time ever, is I found a brown mascara that I can wear. The Le Beige. And it's discounted right now if you buy it through Ulta. I don't remember if I put the brown on or if I put the black on last time. Does anybody remember? So I'll put the other one on. Or maybe just the one that I have in my hand at the moment. Oh, I have both. I'm going to put the black on because I think I put the brown on last time. It's a tubing formula. Let me just quick show you guys. Danielle's page is spectacularly beautiful. As you can see, she is like meticulous in the way that she photographs things, and everything is always very well lit and accurate. She's one of those ones that really somehow captures the product. She's got a gift. So check her out for sure. Let's go back to our meat. I'm going to put this on because I'm sitting here and I'm like, I at least need some mascara. I like this mascara because it is a tubing formula. It does not come off. It's not a super wet tubing mascara. Sometimes they're like the Hourglass one, I feel like is so wet. And then I'm like struggling to get it to dry and I can't get like the good like wiggle through. I have one eyelash that's like crazy long that I have to like wipe off. But it's a very pretty formula. I think it's easy to put on, easy to take off. It does the job. It's very natural looking, especially in the brown. Let me pull this down for a second. You can see the difference. And that's without tight lining. And I always tight line. I'm just going to do it backwards. I like it. I especially like it for a discount at Ulta. And to my knowledge, I don't think that Chanel has had a tubing mascara. I don't know if it's ever or for a while. I still, I think I have some mascara. I don't think I took it off really well. It usually doesn't clump together. Yeah. Hang on. We have to do a little surgery. Okay. And I have it all over my face, which is typical of me. Okay. No harm. Ooh. Okay. Anything else on here that we have to talk about? This is the Violette for those of you who haven't seen it yet that Molly shared. Her blushes. Does the formula feel like the eyeshadow formula? Like, is it the same formula basically? Those colors are so pretty. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom for a minute. Let's take a 5-minute break. And when we come back, we're talking about AI. If you're a red lip person, there is a new red lip. Let me do this really fast. There is a new red lip, if you're into that, from, oh my God. It's like from Balenciaga. Is it Balenciaga? No. I'm having like a brain problem. Byredo. From Byredo, they have a new red lip. I have not tried the Exaggerize. I have not seen them yet. I haven't seen the new YSL yet. I'm scared of these because the other ones had that like fiery stuff in it, and I don't do that, so I have to find out. There's a new primer, a matte one and a luminous one. What else? These looked interesting, these little iconic London guys. I want to feel these at Sephora. Like, I'm not going to buy these blind, but interesting, and the packaging is so cute. Oh, these are returned, guys. This is like the old gang is back, the OG colors. Serena and something, and I can't remember the other name, but the one on the right is more red, and I love it. I have it. I should pull that out if I can find it. I haven't used it in a long time. There are new YSL colors. I have seen this, and I will go as far as to say, if you like fuchsia sparkle, this is going to be for you. This is not the kind of highlighter that I normally pick up, but if you like a colorful highlight, it was interesting. I saw it swatched on Hand Beauty's channel, so you can see it there. But it reminds me of a collection that Chantecaille did for holiday one year. And they had, I keep getting stuck. They had a similar highlighter or eyeshadow or something that was that color. All right, let's take a quick break. I'm going to get untangled, and we'll finish going through here and talk about some other things. All right, I'm untangled. That was good. Oh, the Violette brush. I see what you're talking about now. This brush. That is an interesting brush. I have one from Laura Mercier that I love that reminds me of that. This guy. I don't know. It's interesting. It's not a natural fiber brush, which is like the important thing to see. Gosh, there's so much new makeup all of a sudden. Has anybody tried these yet? I need to see the level of matte. And I want to see what the color swirl translates to. Like, if you're going to take all of that together, like, what does it equal? I need swatches of powder. Like, I need to see what this looks like. All of a sudden, there's so much newness. What do you guys think about the Marc Jacobs? Anybody buying? I did not. What brand is the fuchsia highlight? It's Dolce & Gabbana. This one? It's like it reminds me of like a speed stick. Let's go on Han Beauty. She had a swatch. There's like nothing that this woman doesn't have. I feel like if it's out, she has it. Here, Dolce & Gabbana. There we go. I'm going to remove myself. Pretty. Interesting. A lot of pink sparkle in there. You got to look on her page to really see, but it's those like bright pink sparkly shimmers. On tan skin, I think it's a really fun look. Okay, so she is somebody to definitely follow and watch. We love supporting other people here. That's what we're about. Okay. All right, guys, take 2, and we'll be back to talk about more things, more fun. If there's anything you guys want to share, any swatches that you have of new products, anything that you want to add, let me know. You can text them to me. You can DM me in Instagram. Whatever you guys want to do, I will put up whatever swatches you have, any comparisons, things that you can help out with. That would be great. Marc Jacobs, I feel lost in translation. Yeah, I think he lost the plot. We were like, hi, we'd love you back. Oh, you're looking for Gen Z. The problem is Gen Z doesn't want kid makeup. They want grown-up makeup, so I don't know who it's for. But we'll talk about it. And I want to talk about Patrick Ta. Be right back. Hi, guys. I was just looking at some of the reviews from Victoria Beckham. People like it, the stylist, but it also says a lot of these were gifted. So I want to wait and see. I wonder if it's going to replace her blush sticks. I feel like I haven't taken those out in a while. Chanel's Diamond Dust highlighter from 2 Christmases ago had pink sparkles in it. Very pretty for candlelight holiday dinners. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Was it big? Was it a big highlighter? I can't do the Marc Jacobs. I'm so over the sexual names. That is a Maya penis. Oh my God. I know, Jacqueline. I'm with you. Michelle, I unexpectedly ended up loving Marc Jacobs products. Wow. So maybe if you can look past just the packaging and you actually look at the formulas, that those will be good. Blush sticks are gone from her website. Okay. They obviously weren't moving. When I first saw the packaging, I also assumed that the company was shifting its focus toward a Gen Z audience. It's so much prettier in person, though. Well, that is so good to know. I want to find this Chanel thing they were talking about. It was a highlighter. It's not the ocean one. Oh, wait a minute. There was also an eyeshadow single that had that color in it. And I feel like I have that too. It was called Blanc Pearl. And it had that pink reflect. It's a single shadow. And it looks like it would be white. But on, it's just reflective, pinky, bright pink. Like it's literally bright pink in person. No. Oh, you guys, I gotta pull these out. Who has this? I love this. Why am I not using this stuff? I can't wait for the website to come up because I am going to be making us pull out things from the past. The highlighter was exactly like this. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's that pink, kind of fuchsia, it's almost got like a coppery color. I don't know if it's hard to see. I think it was oversized. Do you guys remember? The Blanc Pearl, I remember thinking it was going to be Blanc, and it was not Blanc. The Diamond Dust is an oversized highlighter. It had atrocious gold overspray. Oh, awesome. It could be something I gave away. I don't even know if I bought it. That was kind of back when I was buying almost everything, which is definitely not happening now. I know Chantecaille had one, and they had like an eyeshadow. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. But there's a new highlighter also from YSL that's that same idea. I know it's on the Sephora website because I saw it today. I don't know if it's launching or if it launched. I'm going to look. It wants to know my location. Here we go. It's the Hyperluminized Powder Highlighter. And this is the new color. It's called Fiery Copper Bronze.
I am so excited to introduce you to YSL Beauty's Hyperluminized Highlighters.
The glow is insane.
This is shade 69 Lavender Lust. This formula is truly like no other. It's a powder, obviously, but it feels like a cream, and it's so lightweight. This is shade 3 Rosy Sand, adding a little bit at the top of my cheek. It truly does not get better than that.
The payoff on this is insane. Hypnotic Honey is more of a champagne true gold highlight.
The compact is so fun and chic. So excited for you guys to get your hands on these.
I actually think I have one of these. Okay, first of all, I found the Chantecaille. This was the Chantecaille. It was this packaging. Let me pull this down for 1 second. When you rub it, it looks like it's going to be just gold, but when it goes on, it had the fuchsia sparkles going through it, like a coppery fire. And I think that this reflection is exactly what we're talking about with the new highlighter. Maybe not to this extent, I have no idea, but it's this idea. The Dolce, the YSL, this one, they all kind of have that same coppery fuchsia glow. I thought I had the lavender. Molly, did I send it to you? Did I put it aside already? I know I had one. Okay. I'm still here, guys. This is crazy. I have no picture. You guys, I'm going to try to reset the camera. It's time for a new computer. Okay. I was waiting for the Apple thing, and when they announced their new stuff, all they had was a new Siri that is supposed to work. Okay, well, I thought that all the Siris were supposed to work. Okay, so this is the YSL highlighter in it just says 01. It's the whitish one. I think Molly has the lavender. This was just the lightest one. It's very reflective. It is creamy. It's like buttery creamy. Feels really nice. My hand looks like a dried old woman, but it's a beautiful powder. So if you're wondering what the quality is like, I would say it's there. If you like their packaging, this is really pretty. It's almost got like an iridescence to it. Again, with the quilting. So I guess that's the color of the summer, guys. the fuchsia copper, bronzy, summer highlighter. Okay, anything that anybody wants to talk about makeup-wise that we haven't covered? Anything new coming out? Anything that we've tried? Anything that we'd like? Anything? You guys like anybody? Does anybody have swatches that they want to share? Does anybody want to see any? I have a couple of the new YSLs, but they're not new to me because I bought them from Tavia. I did order from her the new palette, and there was a YSL. It was like red. The front was like red. It'll probably be here for holiday. And then the new Byredo that won't be out for a while. This one is $4.10. This is newer. I know. I wish these had like names and not just numbers on them. It would be a whole lot more helpful. I apparently really like the YSL because I have a ton of them. Let me look and see what the new colors are. I would have to say, like, for an award for like most improved brand, I think that they are. What number is this? 310. I don't know if I have 310. Oh my God, I need to pull this out for nighttime. I love this palette. My cool tone sisters out there. This is such a pretty palette. It's just got it. I know there was like a purpley one that came out. I don't know. The YSL formula is either you love it or you hate it. And I do love it. I know that, you know, the top color can be a little tricky, but it's worth it. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about AI because I've been knee deep in AI for a while doing the build of the website. AI, first of all, I'm going to say this because I think it's really true. I think that AI is a guy right now. I think that it's a man. And when it's a woman, maybe we need to like pay more attention and care more about it. There's so many different models, and I've used most of them. The one that I haven't used yet is the one that I am going to lean into for a little while. It's called Perplexity. So for just like a quick overview, there's ChatGPT where I think it all sort of began. And a brother and sister, who knows why they really left, but they say it's for ethical reasons. They started Anthropic, which is Claude. There's different parts of each AI. There's like the questions, the chatting, the things that you can ask it, the organizing of information, finding things for you. That all happens like in the chat. Then there's something that's coding. So on ChatGPT, it's called Codex. On Claude, it's called Co-work. And that's like more of like the technical side. It's like the writing of code and like how the website is getting put together for me. There are paid versions and there are free versions. If you're a light user who's somebody who wants to replace Google with an AI model, you really don't need to pay to just chat and ask questions. What AI does is it looks for information, and it looks for information that's been organized. So when a new product comes out, let's say the Victoria Beckham blushes that we just talked about, if that product has not gone out to editors to get edited, to have editorial content made, to have people write about it, write their opinions about it, if that's not out there, the only thing that is out there is from the brand. So when you first go and research on AI about a new product, you need to do a couple things. You need to ask it if there's any information out there that hasn't come from the brand. That's the first thing. You can also ask it to have a different point of view. I got to turn this light down. Okay, that's so much better. You can say, I would like in the room for there to be a scientist. I'd like there to be a mature makeup wearer. I'd like a product developer. I'd like an editor. You can have all those people giving their opinion on something, and they can give you different points of view. So when you ask it about a product that's a skincare product, like let's say the Ace Chura spray, this, if you start digging deep, is actually made by a big company called Amore Pacific. And they have their roots in a lot of brands, Su La Su. Like there's a whole bunch of Korean brands that you've heard of and not Korean brands at this point. The Ace Chura is barrier friendly. It is no actives. It's hydrating, it's sealing, it's really a great line of products. I use their essence, I use this lotion spray, I use their barrier creams is what I do on top of all of my skincare every day to seal the deal, keep it all in. You can ask it for all of those different points of view. Right now, AI looks for organized information. It looks for patterns. So there's lots of different ways that it can go. But one of the ways that it's been going is to Reddit. If you're not familiar with Reddit, it's like chats. And the chats have sub-chats. Let me pull it up and show what this looks like. I really used to think of Reddit as like a dumping ground for people who were disgruntled about the beauty community. And there was like a period of time in the beauty community when I feel like there was a lot of controversy. Where's my water? There was a lot of controversy. It was like the whole like Tati, Jeffree Star business. It really was not a very pretty time in beauty, a pretty beauty. Let me pull up some of the Reddits that I follow. I'm going to pull this down first. Do you love Reddit? You go for real opinions. You're going to get them there, aren't you? So there's different Reddits and subreddits. There's a ton of beauty out there. There's K-beauty, beauty addiction. You can go through here and people ask questions. They post things. There's swatches. All that kind of stuff is on here. And you can vote up or vote down the different things that are on here to popularize it. what starts to happen is the conversations get deeper within each question. They like go on top of each other. And you can really go down like a rabbit hole on Reddit. You can click on something, is retinol essential or not? And people are going to chime in. So what starts to happen is that a whole bunch of comments about one topic are grouped together. AI really likes that. AI likes consistency, and it likes heavy data and lots of it. And when there's a concentration of it, it will go to that. This is not to say that everything on Reddit is true or real. This is what people are saying, real people. And you have to go in knowing that sometimes people have an opinion that's not yours. And obviously that's with everything. But with AI, you're looking to that. I have like a dog hair stuck on me. You're looking to that for factual information. And there is a ton of data right now that says that people are making more decisions on AI on their phones about products than they ever have before. That's obvious because we haven't had AI in our pockets until very recently, at least most people. But people are starting to use it because Google is changing. Google is going to be moving to this Gemini model. People think of ChatGPT as the AI. It was the first, and it's major, but it's not the only one. ChatGPT, I would say, I have this written down. Hang on. Sorry, I'm juggling 4 AIs for this. Show me what each AI is good for. Perplexity is a model that I haven't used a lot of, but it supposedly takes from each of them. This is how it summarized what each one is good at, and I'll tell you whether or not I agree. ChatGPT, best for writing, brainstorming, explaining, drafting, coding, help, and flexible all-around use. I don't think ChatGPT is a great writer in the creative sense. I would say factually, like if you were writing a report on something, it would be factual, but it's not my favorite writer. If I want to craft a sentence or figure out like if there's a play on words that I can use, that's not the model I'm going to use. It says Claude is best for long form writing, careful reasoning, editing, and working with big chunks of text. I agree. I think that of all of the models, if you need help with writing something, like if you're going for a job interview or you're doing a cover letter or you're presenting something at work, Claude is a really good tool for that. Gemini is the Google platform model. And anything that you're going to use, like with Google Docs or any of the Google products, including YouTube, Gemini is going to be the best at it because it has the most access to the Google information. It's Google's model. Then there's Perplexity. It says best for research, current information, source citations, and fast comparison shopping or fact checking. I agree with that. It's more current of the moment. It takes from each of them. And I haven't decided yet how I feel about it. knowing that there are different models out there, if you go to each model and you ask it about a product, you are not going to get the same information back. It's not like there's one idea or train of thought about a YSL highlighter. Each model is going to mine information from the brand, from editors, from YouTubers, from comment sections, from Reddit. You could go in and say, I'm hearing all this stuff about PDRN. Tell me about PDRN. Where did it come from? Who developed it? What is it good for? How do you use it? What products are the best? You can really like dig down deep. You can say, I want you to be a scientist right now. And I want you to go out there and find the most effective topical PDRN that I can buy anywhere, and ask it a question. And you can say, okay, now I want you to ask a product developer that question. I want you to look at it from that perspective. The cool thing about AI is that you can have like a lot of different people in the room with you, and it will try to give you different points of view. The part that's difficult is, let's say we're talking about the new blush that came out today from Victoria Beckham. There's like this much information from the brand, like their pictures, their information, whatever social media they've done, whatever education they've done, anything that they've sent out to people that have been, comments. Like I said, there's already reviews on the product from Gifted. You have to remember that a new product, everybody's finding out about it from the brand, from the source. So until something has been out in the world for other people to have an opinion on, you're not going to get a full view from AI. You're better off going to a trusted source, a YouTuber, whatever person you trust about beauty, a skin twin, somebody that you admire and think knows what they're talking about, and that you tend to agree with them. That is going to be a better way of looking at it at the beginning of a product. Now, if I went in right now and I said something that's been around for a long time, let's see, not even a long time, long enough. Let's say the Sarah Creel concealer. There's going to be a ton of reviews out there now. There's going to be editors that have looked at this. You can have this broken down by ingredient. You could ask them, what are the opinions? What are the reviews? Where are they coming from? Who's using this? What are they writing about on Reddit? There's going to be a full view of this product because it's been out for a long time, and there are lots of different places for AI to give you information. What can it not do? It cannot tell you if it's going to work on you. It's not going to tell you if it's the right consistency for you, the right texture, what it's going to look like when it sits on your lines, what happens when you wake up and you're really, really puffy, the feeling that you get from something, the way it feels in your hand, how the touch is, what that makes you think of. All those associations are going to be super personal and not something that a computer can give to you. The computer's not going to tell you how you feel about something or whether you like the feel of it on you. Could it tell you what it could do for you? Yes. Could it tell you what it's doing for other people? Of course. The personal experience that you get and what you bring to a product is going to be different than other people. Everybody comes with their skin and their experience. The whole reason why I'm building the beauty chat right now is because I feel like we are at a point now where all of you and me, all of us together collectively are experts. We have had makeup on our faces since we were teenagers. We've been trying skincare for a very long time. We know what we like. We know what works. We know what we don't like. And we have a point of view and something to say. Every time I watch a review or watch somebody's content on YouTube, I'm always thinking, do I agree? Do I think this is not great? Are they putting it on the wrong way? Do they have my skin type? Are they my age? Like all those questions, all those things that I'm asking, I have an opinion. And so do you. You guys know when you're like, yes, 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 where you're like, I don't agree with that. I don't think that. That's what makes the world go round. Like we talked about at the beginning, how, the packaging on here, I liked it. The Pat McGrath I found cumbersome. Somebody else found a way to do it. That's going to be the beauty of the beauty chat. You guys are going to get to have all of your wealth of knowledge together. And what's going to happen is we're going to be building this incredible amount of data that we can search ourselves. We become our own search place. It's a trusted place. It's a place where people want to be, who are like us, who are in the same kind of boat that we're in. And we're going to get solid evidence, data, things that people like. If I have cool toned, fair skin, I will be able to search what are people with cool toned, fair skin saying about this color or this whatever. You're going to be able to search all of that information. It's going to belong to the collective of the beauty chat. It's kind of like using AI in the best way possible to give us what we're asking for. It's not something to feel nervous about or scared about. It's something to take advantage of. There are so many things that are yucky to do. Right now, we're looking for a place that has 2 bedrooms or more on a lake with a fence that loves dogs. It'll let us bring the dog. That's not $1 million a day. And I'm using AI to search for that. Where like, if I was Googling, I'd be going on like all these different websites and it would be so confusing. AI is really good at organizing information. It will take things from different places and bring it together for you. You could say, I want you to look at all the studies that have been done in Korea about PDRN on women over 40, and it will organize that information for you and you'll be able to look at that. You can't say to AI, where did you get that information from? If it's one thing, like if you say, what did this study say? It will tell you what a study said. If you say to it, tell me about retinol, where did you learn about retinol? That's such a broad thing that AI won't be able to tell you exactly where it got the information from. But you could say, what would a scientist say? What would somebody my age say? What would an esthetician say? What would a dermatologist say? What would a plastic surgeon say? You could ask it for putting those different hats on and giving you an opinion on it of what that point of view would say. AI is at its beginning. Think of like those giant cell phones that we had that we didn't have, that were like bricks, and getting a connection. I mean, even now today, like, I'll walk into a store, I'll be like, hello, I don't have Wi-Fi, like that kind of stuff still happens. You still drop calls, you still hit the wrong button and, it's not set up right. Technology is always evolving. And the thing with AI is that, like, I was thinking like iRobot. If you guys have ever seen that Will Smith movie where like the robots like take over, we are so nowhere near that. It can't even clean up a mess where it disorganized my images and will not reorganize them, and I'm having to do it. And then I saw today that a new model came out of Claude, because Claude is the one that messed things up. Co-work Claude, not the chat Claude. And I asked it if it was going to be able to make a difference for my project. And they're like, no, this is for people who are website developers. I'm like, hi. I said, it would really just be nice if they could clean up their own mess. And it like agreed with me. That's the other thing. AI is, Rebecca and I always say it's kind of ass kissy. Like you have to kind of tell it to cool it. ChatGPT likes to say a whole lot with a lot of emojis and, when it's in conversation with you. Claude is like not as verbose as ChatGPT. Perplexity, I'm just getting to know. And Gemini, I've really used very little because it's so hooked into Google. I always want like a different opinion. Michelle, this might be far out there, but if you had a way for people to swap or buy each other's makeup, you would have an added goldmine with your site. Jacqueline, you must be like some kind of a mind reader, because I have in the game room, I will show you I'm going to show you. Hold on. I have been thinking so much about the pile of makeup that I have that I don't want, but I would love for somebody else to have. And this is one of the things in the game room. It's called the swap. And the only rules of the swap are money cannot exchange hands. And you got to send clean products to other people. You will be able to post on here makeup that you do not want, like something you swatched, something that you've worn once, maybe an eyeshadow palette that didn't work out for you, maybe it's a blush or a highlighter. You decide if you can deal with a cream product. I'm not going in like the sanitation area of this. I feel like everybody can just sanitize their stuff and work it out together. And you can agree to swap with people. I'll send you this, you send me that, fantastic. And you'll get a chance to give something new life. So Jacqueline, yes, this is one of the things that's on here. I am trying really hard to set up a good framework, but I am saying right now, first of all, I'm going to build it out loud. What does that mean? Once I get the frame on and all the rooms are assembled, the great thing about a house is that you can do construction and you can rehab and you can redecorate. So it can be an ever-changing place. And that is the whole point. Right now, I'm guessing. I'm trying to figure out what I think is going to work for everybody with all of the different rooms and how they're going to work. It's not going to be exactly like I think it's going to be, because I don't know what's going to happen yet. I don't know what you guys are going to like. I don't know what's going to work. I don't know what's not going to work. But the cool thing is it can change. It should be something that is always changing. It's not something that's ever going to be finished. It's going to continue to evolve with us. Yay, Jacqueline, it's going to be awesome. Molly, makeup swap meet. Yes, it's going to be awesome. You are going to have all the things that you do not want, get a new home, and then that person will send you some things to try, and hopefully it'll find a place to get used. I also have places where you guys are going to, like, one of the things is going to be like, I was thinking about Felice with her full face Felice. Instead, it's going to be like, pretend that tonight you are going on, let's say, I'm going to a party where I'm going to be photographed in the evening. I need a full face of makeup. Go. And everybody's going to give us their ride or dies. And you're going to have everybody's ride or die for that. The next week, we might say, I need your favorite no makeup look, no makeup look. And everybody will put that up and you'll be able to look at each other's looks. The other thing that we're going to do there is I'm going to say, this week, I want you to find your absolute ride or die rose cream blush. Go find it. And you're going to dig into your collections. You're going to run into things that you haven't seen for a while. You're going to say, like I just did, I've got to take this out and use it. And it's going to also create a list of the best cream blushes that are rose from the whole community. I will then rank those and put those into Shop My, and whatever little bit of money that gets made on those things is going to go right back into the channel. So we're going to be able to create our own places to shop based on things that we all say are good things, and not just the new stuff. Things that have been tested and tried and true, the things that we know, that we love, that we rebuy. And also things like skincare. You know, like that's always something where you're kind of feeling it out. And maybe things that you haven't thought about yet with hair or fragrance. Like there's so many different directions that we can go. And believe me, we're going to go beyond beauty. I already have a really cool den set up where people can share recipes and books and movies and shows and hobbies. It's going to be hopefully a place that you want to be rather than doom scrolling on social media and looking at stuff to buy all the time, instead of connecting with people and, you know, finding other people that are out there that have interests that you have that also love beauty. But I mean, let's face it, it's not like the only thing in our lives. It'd be nice if it was, but it just isn't. Travel, you're going to be able to share things about your city. If people are coming to where you live, that will be up there. If there's a cool hotel you've stayed at somewhere, you can write about those travel journeys. We are going to be a community that shares all that stuff. And AI has made me realize that we can use it for the greater good. And we can take advantage of the fact that we don't have to do a lot of this grunt work that we don't want to do with pulling all of this stuff from everywhere. I can remember going to libraries with like the ticket, and they would give you the journals and you'd have to like Xerox the copies and then go write a paper. They pull that stuff up online now. There's no going to the library and sitting there. It's just all online accessible. And this is the same thing for everything. When you're doing your research, you have to remember what the source is that you're using, where it's getting its information from, and asking the right questions, and not using it as just Google. Like we're so used to typing in like, you know, what's the best pizza in Miami or whatever. And the Google comes up. You can actually say like, have they ever done any taste tests in Miami for pizza? What's one? Who gave that award? How many places were involved? It can be so much more involved. You can give it so many more layers. You're not stuck with one question. It's not just a question answer. It's a dig deep. So we're going to use it that way. And we're going to take advantage of it, and we're going to use it for ourselves, for us, to make us richer for knowing what each other likes. And you guys are going to let me know what's working, what's not working, and what you want that's not there. I can build it. Like it can be a room. It could be a whole new icon in a room. It can be part of whatever it is that you want to be. If you can dream it up, I can build it. I can make it happen. So we're just going to have to be patient with each other and realize that it's evolving and it's going to take some time. But eventually we're going to have this. I have 28 rooms right now, and each room has several different icons of things that you can do. It's a lot. And I'm rebuilding it right now. I'm about a third of the way done. Last night I just was like, I'm done. You know, like my eyes hurt and I had like a headache and I've been fighting this migraine, and all I do is sit here in front of the computer and I'm just like withering away. But I keep thinking like, okay, but we're going to get there. Like it's going to happen. And it is looking really pretty. And it's a place that like I would like to go and live. I mean, it looks like a really nice place. And whatever it is that you guys want, we will do. The other thing is that, let me show you this. Let me show you. I'm going to grab. Here we go. This is the beauty room that I designed for me with all the different sections, and it opens up to the water. And I mean, who wouldn't want to be there? You guys are going to be making your own beauty rooms to share, and you're going to build them out. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. And it's free. Using ChatGPT is the one that does images. And you direct it into whatever taste you have and that you want. And we're going to be able to share these with each other. And our house is not just going to be the house that I designed, because who really cares what I think? It's what you guys think that matters. It's what you guys want. It's your fantasy space. It's where you would be comfortable and what you want to have in it. And obviously, I don't live like this. I remember I showed you guys the great room, and then behind me was like this whatever. So what? So it's like a little fantasy, but so is the beauty world. And honestly, it's a great escape. So we're going to have some fun. And it's hopefully going to be exactly what we hoped social media was going to be, but it's kind of drifted. And it's gotten kind of ugly and salesy, and everything just feels like a giant commercial, or like you're watching QVC all day, or, you know, like you've got people shouting at you to try to get your attention because they have to get you within 3 seconds to get your attention enough to stop your scroll. It's exhausting. So if you have ideas like Jacqueline just had, I'm so glad that we had the same one. If you have one that I haven't had yet, I welcome it. This place is for all of us, and I'm going to make sure that everybody's needs are met and that what we have there is what you want. I know we were talking a lot about places where we could go and talk about the makeup that we have, like we talked about the Pat McGrath Mothership ones. I built out the nostalgia area for even further back, much wider than I had initially, because I know that that's something that you guys love. So I really went with that. And the part of the house where we talk about those OG things, it's all in the attic, and there's a lot of really special ways to share the things that we already own that we still want to talk about. And I realized something really, really important. Beauty moves at the speed of launch. What do I mean? When something launches, all the people that are out there talk about it, and they all talk about it at the same time. and we watch like 27 things go up of all the people that we have, and they're all showing us the same thing. And we're like, okay, maybe I'm going to think about going to get that. So we go and buy it, and we get it home, and we have it, and we want to talk about it, and we turn on the computer, and guess what? They're talking about the next thing. And this is already old news. I'm not moving at the speed of beauty. I'm moving at our speed, the speed of us, the speed of the makeup user. So whenever you're ready to talk about this, it's not going to be done just because it's not brand new. And the second that it comes out, we're going to move at our own speed. The speed of beauty is going to be the speed of real life people. And I think that's the biggest difference. That's the hardest thing for me. When I finally go and get something and I'm like, okay, let's talk about it. It's too late, because you know what? They're already on to the next thing. So there's no comment section, there's no live, there's no place to go where they're talking about the stuff that they just talked about, because they're talking about the thing that they want you to buy next, not the thing that you just got that you're so excited about. That's going to be the difference. And I'm hoping that it's what we all love and need. Thank you for trying to slow the beauty world down. I'm so exhausted by all of the launches at this point. There's no time to appreciate what we have just bought. Amen. Hallelujah. That is like my mission, is to move at our speed and to appreciate. Like, I look around and I'm like, I have 1,000 brushes, like there's just so much that we have. Like, I hike up these boxes and I'm like, oh, I should really pull this out. But I'm pulling out the new thing because that's the shiny thing. This is going to force us to dig back in and appreciate and love the stuff that we were loving when we bought it. I mean, I'm still back on like my Esom every day, and I'm like, God, this is like the best formula in the whole world, and I can't wait until this comes out for the consumer. I'm pulling out the Radiant Dewy Cushion because this one needs to go in the garbage, but this is a fantastic product. Okay, I love the Lisa Eldridge, but I love the Victoria Beckham. I love the Chanel. I love the Phytosurgeons. There are a ton of highlighters that I love, and it doesn't have to be the one that just came out. Is it the one that I pull out to show you? Usually, because it's new, and that's what people want. But when you guys get this, if you do, or whatever highlighters you're using, that's what we're going to be talking about. And it's going to be centered on whatever it is that you guys decide, not what the beauty world decides you're going to talk about. And any brands that come in to collaborate, they are going to be collaborating with all of us out loud. Everything that comes through the house is going through the mailroom. You're going to know what was gifted, what I bought, what came from a brand. You're going to know whatever the deal is. This company said, blah, 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 and blah, I have to do in order to have this. If we have codes, they're going to be in one place. Everything is going to be organized out loud for you the way that I would want it to be for everyone everywhere. So if you want something, ask for it. And I will, with whatever power I have to do that, I will do it. It's going to be, hopefully, like a step forward instead of a step backward. And I know post-COVID, our world is weird, and being online is something that, like, our generation remembers a time before and we remember it fondly. There's also, we're starving for connection a lot of the time. And I know that there are days where I'm just like, I'm sitting there like watching videos. And I don't want to be. I'd rather be like hanging out with friends. You can't always be doing that. I mean, like when you finally at 10 o'clock at night, your day slows down, you're done cleaning the house and throwing in the last load of laundry, and you sit down for 10 minutes to scroll and you're like, oh, what should I buy? Instead, you guys are going to be able to connect with each other all the time. That'll be good. I think it's going to be good for everybody. Anyway, I hope that you communicate with me whatever it is that you're looking for. And if you have ideas, DM me, send me a message, email me. Give me information. I will take everything into consideration. As soon as this house is organized enough, I'm going to post it and we're going to just start. We're going to start building out each room one at a time. And I'm hoping to get it done by the weekend. And I'd like to get this rolling for next week. That is my hope. If everything goes the way that it's supposed to, which honestly nothing has, this is a lot to chew. Like the part of it that's creative, I love, and the part of it that's us, I love, and the part of it that's the technology is absolutely eating me alive because it's not my thing. It's not what I'm good at. Organizing stuff and creating spaces, yes. Technology, you guys see I can barely keep my camera on. So be patient with me. So excited for the website and getting to know everyone better. You put in your heart and soul into it. I'm doing it because we need it, Molly. Social media is killing us. And I just want an alternative. I just want something. I got to put it out there. Like, we've been craving a place like this. It's like, I built the house, but you guys are going to make it a home. And hopefully together we're going to do something great, or at least say we tried, you know? Everything that we do is not always a success, but I'm somebody who learns from mistakes and knows that I'm going to make them, and I'm not afraid to say when I do, and I'm going to make a ton of them out loud for everybody to see. And that's how we learn, and that's how we're going to figure it out. There is no perfect way to try to anticipate what's going to happen. I can only use whatever experience I bring to it, which is totally different than everybody else. And people are going to have a point of view, and we'll make it work. We'll make it happen. Okay. I am exhausted and I'm going to say goodnight a little bit early tonight. I want to tell all of you that go into your collections this week and find one blush that you wore last summer, one lipstick that you loved. I pulled out a lip gloss from Chanel that I love, that I'm sure is discontinued now because they just did that with all of them. This is number 728. And it's like a kind of a corally pink, but like one that I can wear because it's sheer and it's so summery, and it goes really well with the sticks that are this big that I bought. But any kind of like bright, fun, corally sheer blush looks so good with this. And these are on sale right now because Ulta's having a sale and all the Chanel's on sale. And if there are eyeshadow palettes that you love, go grab them because they're really gone. Like, they are really gone. So grab it on sale. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm going to try to go live on Sunday. Not making any promises at this point. It's going to really depend on like how low I am with technology and the website, because it's really my life right now. All right, I am sending so much love out to everybody. Has anyone heard from Holly? I am deeply worried about her. She like came in on that other account and talked to us, but then was like gone, and I haven't heard back from her, and I keep trying to put it out there. I've sent her some direct messages, but hearing that she's in the hospital and seeing what she wrote and everything, I hope that she's okay. Oh, Judy, I'm excited. It's going to be so great. It really is. And you guys are going to be my platinum members that are going to have everything you want for free forever. There's no way I can charge any of you guys, but you will have the ability to talk to each other 24/7 live. And I've worked it out so that the VIP room called the Solarium is going to just be for us to have lives that are not on YouTube. It's going to be a totally private stream that nobody else can see unless they're in platinum on our platform. So we can literally say whatever we want, and nobody's going to be able to watch it later. And anytime I do a live, you can watch it privately with each other and have your own chat and not have to deal with all the noise. So that'll be really nice. I'm trying to make it what we need, you know? All right. Sending so much love to everybody. I am hoping you all have a terrific week. It's supposed to be 92 degrees here tomorrow. And I'm going to be in front of the computer. Oh no, I'm getting microneedled tomorrow also. So I'll be bruised and hot and red. And I did buy myself a little present. I'm combining my PDRN this time with some growth factors. It's a professional bottle called Calisym. And I'm going to microneedle it in tomorrow. We're going to see what happens. I'm like a science experiment. Sending so much love to everybody. Have a great week. Love you all. Stay cool and be well. Love you. Good night, guys. Bye.